Hello, everyone. Hello. Welcome to Unit of Prosperity's Member of the Month for June. So today I have the privilege and honor of sitting here with Ontarian Hawkins. This gentleman has made strides in Unit of Prosperity and is really setting the example on how to get the job done right. Before I get to you, Ontarian, let me tell people a little bit about you. Right. Ontarian was born in Tulsa, Oklahoma, and has been basically working to be an entrepreneur and working toward entrepreneurship because he's not really working toward it. He is an entrepreneur at this point, but he began in the early 2000s. Now, I want you guys to realize I said early 2000s. This is not a fly-by-night, get-rich-quick type story. This is one where time and effort was put in and the results speak for themselves, okay? He got married October 2017 to his lovely wife, and they are now getting ready to come up on their one-year anniversary this year. So we're really excited about that because Unit of Prosperity is truly a family. And we like to give on to that. I know that we could all talk about all the products and business, but when you have family, that really is what drives us, I believe, to get to the business. Okay, now Ontarian, he actually dropped out of college because he just simply didn't see the success blueprint that he felt he needed to reach the areas he wanted to reach in life. So without further ado, I want to welcome Ontarian. Thank you so much for taking the time to speak with me today.
Thank you so much, Ms. Gordon. It's a privilege to be here. Definitely appreciate you.
Thank you. Now, let me ask you, I gave a little bit of your background, but what made you decide to become an entrepreneur?
Well, like you said, in my portfolio there, early on in the early 2000s, I was a college student. And basically one day I was sitting in a computer lab in college, doing some homework. And this thought came to my mind: do people really make money online? Because, I wanted a way. I was looking into the future, probably 10 years down the line, from 25 all the way to 35, I was able to achieve something a lot of people couldn't achieve, which I retired from the corporate American world. So at that computer, I did some research. I said, hey, let me see if this is real. It's making money online scam. So lo and behold, I found out it is real. And that led me to go into MLM, network marketing, and, the rest is history. Now, what really led me, honestly, to become an entrepreneur was time freedom. That was my motivation. Just give me my time. I growing up, I saw my mom. She still works hard to this day. I'm looking to retire her very soon. My dad still works hard to this day. And he was the stickler of, son, go to school, get a job, sit down and shut up. Okay. He was the one. And, it didn't make sense to me. You're slaving all these hours. They tell you, your boss telling you what to do, when to get up, when to go to sleep, pretty much, because you have to get rest. When to go to lunch, it just didn't make sense to my young mind. So I wanted to be different. Call me the outcast of the family. I've been laughed at. I've been called crazy. And hey, that's what we entrepreneurs are. We're crazy. We go out on a limb and we look fear in the face and we tackle it and we achieve our dreams. So the big thing for me was time freedom. I wanted to control my time, which today I have the blessing of doing that.
Nice. Yeah, time freedom is an amazing thing. I think it's one of those things that you really don't realize you're missing until you experience it. And then when you get a taste of it, you almost don't even realize what you tasted. Like you don't realize what it was that gave you that feeling until you experience it again. And then you're like, oh my God, it's time. It was the time that I had to decide what I want to do, when I'm going to do it, how I'm going to do it, get it done. So that's pretty awesome to hear you say that. That's a very confirming statement. Mm-hmm. Now, prior to joining us here at Unit of Prosperity, what problems were you experiencing that Unit of Prosperity solved for you?
So one of the things that drew me to UOP was, first of all, the consistency of Mr. Stinson and his team. I saw him before when I first came online. I saw him quite a bit, actually. And I decided to take the leap of faith. So let me just check. check it out. Let me see what UOP is all about. The main thing, honestly, that drew me to it was he had prayer calls. And when I found out this man was a believer, because I'm a believer, I was in, okay? It's always great to partner with men of integrity, and that's what I strive for. So, but what I learned now, what I know now prior to UOP is how to automate my business. There are certain tools I know we'll talk about here in a little bit that has helped me to automate the process of my business. And I've learned to basically, there was a technique, there was a strategy that I learned early on in my career called funded proposal. Okay, the funded proposal strategy. So when Easy Cash Code came out, I was all over that. $18 buy-in. And then I got into the system. I saw all the other products. I said, oh, this is a winner. End up making quite a bit of money with that program from an $18 buy-in because of the funded proposal concept. So basically, UOP helped not only automation, but it helped me to develop the funded proposal concept in my other opportunities. And now it's just rolling. It's just rolling. I mean, because we all know once a person makes a decision to buy into something, that second, third, fourth decision is the easiest. And it's all about, their relationship, remarketing. I mean, all types of strategies go with that. So UOP has made that come alive in my DNA when it comes to a marketer and the automation process for sure, big time. And my mindset, because Reginald speaks a lot about personal development. I love his, like I said, I love his style. I love the way he breaks things down. It's all about, he's cut and dry, get to the point, do it. You're going to do it or you're not, it's up to you. So that's what really drew me in.
Awesome. And you just mentioned a little bit about self-development. So which brings us right into our next question for you. Many individuals, they see your success. They understand that you're doing some things they might not be doing, but they don't really always know what exactly to do. You could tell them all day how to do a marketing ad or tell them all day how to maybe trade, but if they don't have their mind right and they don't get that information, no matter how much they learn, there's not going to be a shift, right? So what 2 books would you say changed your life and that you would recommend to anyone watching this interview right now that you feel caused a shift in your life and in your journey?
Well, there's a recent book that I put down, The Secrets of the Millionaire Mind. That's a recent book, but I want to go back to 2008 when I came online originally, and I didn't have a following. I didn't have a list. I didn't know how to generate traffic or leads. I was just trying to find my way. So the 2 books that sticks out to me, just like yesterday, Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill and The Science of Getting Rich by Wallace Wattles. And what's significant about those books is I was into a mastermind called the Million Mind March way back when. It's not around anymore, but the Million Mind March, where a lot of your leaders you see today we were all in this mastermind. And I mastermind with them for 2 years. In the book, Think and Grow Rich, he talks about a mastermind and the importance of having that mastermind. And when you get around people who are thinking like you want to think and who have the success you want to have, something happens, something magical, so to speak, or electrical happens in your brain waves. You start to think like them, you start to act like them, and pretty soon your feet and your hands start to move like them. And when that starts to happen, then success is right around the corner. So the book, Think and Grow Rich, is as simple as it is. You got to think before you act. You have to think before you grow. And people are trying to grow before they think. That's what it really comes down to. They try to grow before they think. And The Science of Getting Rich by Wallace Wattles was pretty much how to tap into your subconscious, how to get into that habitual state, because getting rich is a mindset. Okay, rich to me might be different for you. I don't need to become a billionaire to be rich. I'm rich right now because I have time freedom, and that's the intangible that I sought after years ago.
Those are some good choices. That's amazing. Think and Grow Rich. I've read the book probably like 3 or 4 times. Back in when I'm also an internet marketer, and back in the maybe like 2013, 2012, I actually was giving it away as one of my giveaways. Was that, as the ebook. And I was like, if you read this, I got you locked and loaded. Like, it's going to be fun. That's a great book. I've had to read it several times. In reading it, I've met people. So I'll go to coffee shops and read that book, and never fails. Every time I'm reading that book in public, I meet individuals who are successful entrepreneurs.
Wow.
Millionaires, leaders in many companies, just out at a coffee shop reading Think and Grow Rich. We talk about the attraction of it all. It's crazy. It's a great book. Wow. So that is awesome. And you really hit on a very good point. I hope people heard you say that, financial freedom is really relative to the individual.
That's right.
And what you consider to be financial freedom. And that's a huge thing that people, compare yourself to the person in the mirror, making sure that person's comfortable. This is an awesome interview. I'm gonna have to get part 2 with you.
we're on competition. I was taught by my mentors, and I'm thankful for the mentors that I had. And if you don't have a mentor, get you a mentor who not only is teaching you how to market, but teaching you how to think, because that is going to take you a long way. And basically, what I was told was there is no competition. A person coming on the scene to the internet world may be, and I've had plenty of people, business partners, say I'm overwhelmed, information overload. You see, it's too much competition. You see, the competition is really you. It's really who we are. Like you say, you look in the mirror. We are the competition. Every time I turn on my computer and I'm getting ready to do a video for something, or I'm getting ready to reach out to people on Facebook, to me, and it's real in my mind, there is no competition. I don't care how many millions of people are marketing. There is no competition. There are people looking for me, and I'm going to market in such a way to where they can find it. That is my mindset. So, and the other thing that's happened too, back in 2010, because I spent 2 years with the mastermind, we literally, and I have a picture of this. I have to send it to you, Sharonda. We literally buried the words I can. I have a tombstone looking picture. It was in the dark. It was 2009. Actually, 2009 on my birthday. I buried the words I can. And that phrase, I can't, does not come up in my vocabulary anymore because of what's happened in my mind. What my mindset has shifted completely. If it seems too far-fetched, I always say I'm gonna master this no matter what. If it kills me, I'm going to master this skill or else. Okay, it's going to happen, and that's set me on a different level right there.
Yes, send that picture for sure. I'm going to use it. Awesome. Now let's get into some of our more interesting things about Unit of Prosperity. What is your favorite product with Unit of Prosperity?
Well, now my favorite product is the Forex, the UOP FX. All right, because I've always been wanting. I've dabbled in Forex about 2-3 years ago. And here's what I like to tell people who's coming into Forex, because you're not. First of all, you have to be patient. Okay, mastering this skill can take some time. It can take some trial and error. You're going to lose some money. Just to let you know you're going to lose some money, but make sure you're practicing proper risk management, like it's being taught in the course. So don't be afraid to lose. Okay. Second of all, stick to the plan. If you're looking to master it, like I've told myself, even though I've been on a roller coaster with Forex, I've already made up my mind that I'm going to master the skill. Okay. This is the year for me to master this skill. I'm going to do it. So when I make up my mind to do it, I will do it. So you have to do the same thing for yourself. So UOP FX, and then the other one is the UOP SMS Pro, which is a text message marketing product. And this is going back to automation, because we all know that every person in the world has a cell phone. If you can tap into that device by a few clicks of a button, that can be powerful for your business. And UOP SMS Pro has allowed me to do that, to set up different campaigns. It is a phenomenal, most genius tool. And P.S. and by the way, it's a great tool to use on Craigslist because, Craigslist, you gotta be a little bit savvy with Craigslist. People are looking for jobs, but you can get flagged. So having somebody text, make money, or actually text customer service at a particular number can help you start to generate some leads into your SMS, UOP SMS Pro. So it is a phenomenal tool. So definitely my top product over there.
Nice. And I hope everybody caught that little hint you just gave. That little nugget. I was like, oh, I didn't want to make it so obvious. I was getting pen and paper and writing that down. Okay. Good. Now, for anyone watching this interview who desires to have your level of success, desires to, possibly one day even be a member of the month, desires to really come into a company, hit that company running, and see results within weeks, days. What kind of advice would you give anyone watching this saying, hey, I hear you've already given quite a bit of advice. Let's let that be known. Yet, if you were specifically giving, these are some of the things you want to make sure you do, what would those things be?
Well, the first intangible that I always give in my videos is believe in yourself. Okay. So you can, if you believe in yourself strong enough, any outside forces like your friends and family, because you will have some friction. People will come against you and say you're crazy. Even your parents. Don't be surprised if your mom and dad or your cousin, your aunt say you're crazy. You need to believe in yourself so much that those outside forces, that friction will not barricade inside of you. That's the first thing. The second thing is take action. Okay. Once you believe in yourself, it's easier to take action. Once you take action, then you get educated. Okay, this especially if you're a newbie, get educated, implement the education, and be consistent. Okay, all of this is going to, in the long run, help you to develop a vision to where you can see beyond. Like I said, I was in college, 25 years old. I said, you know what, I want to retire at 35. Guess what? I hit that goal. Retired at 35. I don't have a boss, and I work full-time from the comfort of my home. I pretty much did away with all my alarm clocks and things like that. I told my wife, I said, I should have, I was talking about, we was just chatting one night, and I said, you know what, I should have took those alarm clocks and went to the batting cage and just went with the time. But hey, I got rid of them. I don't wake up to alarm. I wake up when I want to, but usually I get up early because I want to start work and everything. So it's beautiful. So if you follow those steps, you can become unstoppable. And then incorporate the a couple of books that we talked about here. Also check out The Secrets of the Millionaire Mind by T.R. Ecker, and surround yourself with like-minded people. That is probably the most important. If you're hanging around, you've heard of the proverb, iron sharpens iron. All right. That's in Proverbs 27:17, I believe. Iron sharpens iron. So if you're around rusty folks, they're going to make you rusty. You got to get around sharp folks. That's going to make you sharp. That's what it comes down to. So if you do all those intangibles and you get around the right people, you mastermind, you're learning, you engulf in yourself, you cannot help. It is inevitable that you will change. And that's what it's all about.
Yes, you're hilarious. You said rusty people. Okay. Now, you have an amazing personality, and this has been an awesome interview. And I have a great feeling that many people are going to want to connect with you, get in touch with you. How can people connect with you online? Like, do you have a website? How can they reach you?
Definitely. Many ways. My main website is prodigymarketingonline.com. I actually give away a free ebook there that I came up with about a year ago, and they can that way they can be on my email list. And I'm always on Facebook, so if you look up Ontarian Hawkins, I think I'm probably the main one with that name, but yeah, I should pop right up for you. So yeah, just add me on Facebook, send me a message, let's talk. We'd love to connect and see how I can help you any way.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Ontarian, for taking the time to speak with us today, and congratulations on being our third member of the month for June 2018. We have decided, and even watching individuals take action, that you are an action taker. There's no doubt about it. There's no denying it. And honestly, it's a well-deserved honor. And I'm honored to have the moment to speak with you and interview you and really throw you out there into the marketplace and the UOP family as one of our head members of the month, our leader, one of our leaders as well. Keep doing what you're doing. Like, keep adding value. I look forward to our next interview that I'm sure I will be interviewing you again in time. And I look forward to see what's going on at that time in your life. It seems to me you're just getting started, even though it seems like you've been doing a lot. It seems to me like it's just getting, but then again, in this industry, in this world, every day you're just getting started. With that mindset, you'll always continue to succeed over and over again. So everyone, I hope you enjoyed this interview with Ontarian Hawkins. Make sure you give him a huge shout out. Go below this video, leave a comment, show some love. Also, you'll see his links there where you can connect with him. Make sure that you take action on what you're hearing in these interviews, because this information is what is working to have success. So maybe you might be the next member of the month if you simply take action with these details. Have an amazing day. Thank you again, Ontarian. And we'll see you guys later. Bye.
See you guys.